In this video, I'm going to show you how you can add banners and work with the parallax effect. So back to our template that we're replicating, the Fruit Shop Express template. The next step is to add the section right below the top navigation bar. Let me show you the section we're working with. It's this right here. So you've got the top navigation bar, you've got an image, a big image right here, and some text, which is the headline and sub-headline, and then you've got your button. So let's go ahead and add those elements to our new template. So you want to go to Add button and then select the banner. You can select any one of these, but let's go ahead with the top one, which is the blue one. As you can see, I can move up and down. I can change the size, right? So let's say the footer is sitting right here and want more room to work with. I can just click and drag, and now I've got more room in the body to work with. So this is the banner. We're going to add an image here. To do that, you just right click, appearance, and here you've got different styles of, that you can preset. It comes with a few, and I'm just going to show you how you can add your own. So just go ahead and add a style. And this one I'm going to do fruit top banner and confirm. And you want to make sure that you are selecting the one that you just created. So this right here, which has the check mark. Then you go to the engine icon, and you want to select the one that is full width. There you have it. And then you've got two options. You know, you've got the let me go back here. You've got the option to upload an image, or you can add a color. For instance, right here, I can come in here and change green, yellow, and such, but in this example we're not gonna add color. So let's go ahead and delete the color and add an image. Just click that icon, select the image that you want, and let's hit confirm. Okay, so you might be asking me, why are you working with a banner instead of just adding the image icon, which is this right here? Okay, a couple things. One is taking up the whole screen. So anytime I want something that fills up the whole screen, I want to go with the banner, so I can adjust, and I know for a fact it's going to take up the whole screen instead of me trying to adjust the image, right? And the other reason is, let me just minimize this, is that if I click and drag, you can see that it's responsive. Okay, this section is responsive. So that's what you do if you want to have a section that's responsive and also take up the whole screen. So how can we further adjust the image if you don't like what you're seeing right now? Okay, so let's right click and do a click appearance, and you're going to select the new style that you just created and hit the engine icon. So the other options you've got, you can select a little shadow, and you can adjust with the controls right here, but we don't want to do that because our template that we're copying doesn't have that. So let's go back here. Where you uploaded the image, you've got additional settings. This engine icon brings up a screen that you can further adjust. So if you want auto adjust, you can click that. Original size, we're going to go with the full screen. You've got repeat if you have the options available, or you can adjust the position of the image, left, right, center, up, down, left, up, upper corner. In this case, we're just going to keep it at left. Okay, so and here's where you would select the parallax effect. So let's go ahead and click that. As you can see, up and down, and you've got the parallax effect that you can preview. You can also hit this the monitor, and this is what your site would look like right now. Okay, as you scroll up and down with your mouse, the screen behind it moves just a little bit. That's the parallax effect. You can also fix that image to the monitor, so all the other elements would move except the image, and that's how you can just come in here and hit the engine and just fix that. Okay, so we like the way you can adjust the speed here and such. All right, so the next thing we want to add to, well, first let's adjust the image to make it look like the template we are working with. So let's go ahead and adjust full center to the right, maybe not, let's go like that, original. But you see there's multiple, so let's go ahead and keep it full, and then select, let's say, make it a little bit bigger. Okay, so the next element we want to add to this section is also text. So let's hit the plus, go to text, and we're going to select the biggest text we can find, which is this right here. This would be the H1, H2, H3, H4, and their title S, title M, medium, large in Excel. Okay, so we double click to type in. Let's go ahead and do everything you need to get where you always want it to be. Okay, and select the whole thing again, make it white. Now you may say, well, I don't like because it's small and it doesn't look like the one that we have. All right, so the way you change this is by going to the text portion right here. Now this is the group of fonts. Now on later videos we're going to discuss how to add more groups of fonts. For this particular video we're just going to show you how to change the presets of the fonts that you're working with. So this right here, it's XL. So this is, I'm going to click here, and if I want to change the font to make it look like the one we have, I believe the one we have is Engelbert. I believe that's the name. It's a weird name font. Let's see, F, right there. That's the one. And we're gonna make it, let's put in like 65. Okay, you can make it bold, italicize it, but then all the Excel text boxes are gonna be italicized exactly how you have it preset right here. And since we're here, we're gonna go ahead and change the H1. Let's go ahead and keep the same font. One tip that I want to give you guys is basically for sites, you want to keep at a maximum of 2, maybe 3 even, but a maximum of 2 I would suggest, just to otherwise if you have too many fonts that they collide with each other and doesn't look good. So we want to keep 2 different fonts, right? Let's go ahead and find the one that we're looking for, ACDE. There you have it, and the other ones we're just going to leave it for now. We'll adjust it later. Okay, so let's bring it to where we want it, and if I want to align, I can just move my guide, align the logo, and there you have it. Okay. Okay, so next thing is the other text box. We are going to pick a paragraph, a small body, it added. Double click, select the whole thing, make it white, and this is the sub headline, which is, you make a bold statement and now you have to back it up with additional information. So you can type in whatever your company wants to say, so you can adjust here. All right, so the next thing is a button, right? So you've got this grayish button. We want to go to the plus and find where the buttons are right here. You can select just any button, which is fine because we're going to change the style. Again, you can adjust it by going like that, pulling on in the corner, right click appearance, and here you have a lot of different presets that you can use. In this case, we're just going to add a new style, new button, confirm, and we've got to make sure we select the one we're working with, and then engine. Okay, so you've got a few different options. You've got different styles of buttons that you can pick from, square or the different one with the pointy corner. Here is where you make the font bold, left, aligned, justified, centered. In this case, we're going to select the type of font we want. Let's go with, let's say, Arial Black. You can see the changes, and let's make it big, right? Okay, but before we do so, let's go ahead and type in get a quote. So right click, text, in all caps, get a free quote, confirm. Then now you have that. Right click, appearance, to the preset that we set up. Now the first option you have is the inner background, that you can have an image uploaded. I'm going to just upload an image for you to see what it looks like. It's not my cup of tea. I don't necessarily like it, but for some applications it might be fitting how you want it. A big button with an image underneath it. You can tweak with it as you wish. and you might be creative to work with this different type of feature. Okay, so we want to get rid of this background image in the button, so just go ahead and click the trash button, and then you've got next one, you've got the border. You want to make a solid border. You can adjust the thickness of the border. In this one, like 1 pixel, you adjust the color. So if you want to make it let's say green, a light green, but on the hover the border is going to turn yellow, or oops, I selected the wrong one. So let's go green, and the hover we're going to select, and yellow. So as you can see, when I hover over with my mouse over the button, then it switches to yellow. Okay, for this button I don't want to show a line or a border, so let's go ahead and do that. Just get it out. Now let me add some color so you can see the next option, which is this right here for the border, which is we want to make the corners round. But let me go back here, so it says color, the color of the background. Let's click and select the green, and when I hover over, I want it to be a darker green, so I get the same color palette. You see, then it looks good. And then the text color, I want to select and pick white, and on the hover I want a lighter green. Okay, so now you see the button, and let me go back up here, and I'm gonna do 100, and as you see it's 100, so it turned the corner round, and we're gonna do 100 for all the corners, so it's a round corner like that. Okay, so we're gonna drag to this section, and let's preview right quick what we've got so far. Just click the monitor, and here's what you have. So you've got the banner, and with the parallax effect, as I scroll up, it scrolls up just slowly, and then you've got the top right here, which is the headline. You've got the sub headline, and you've got your button. So there you have it. I'll catch you on the next video.
I can't stop the